Hello, friends and clients of JLW Immigration Law Group. I am Jennifer Walker Gates, board certified immigration attorney, and I'm here today to talk about whether or not you can travel as an applicant for naturalization or citizenship. This is a question that comes up a lot for our applicants for naturalization, those who are our clients at the firm, and it is really important to understand how travel will impact your application. So I am here today to share that information with you. I want everyone who is applying for naturalization to get successfully over that finish line so that you can go and vote. This is how the United States is going to be made better and stronger. Please take a moment to subscribe to our channel, share and like this video if you think that this information is helpful. We know there's a lot of information out on the internet that is not reliable or trustworthy, and so we want to make sure every immigrant in the United States has access to the information that they need to successfully navigate this very complex system that we have. So please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any updates. All right, that said, let's jump in. If you are applying for naturalization, the answer is usually yes. You can travel until the moment that you take the oath to become a U.S. citizen. After your application has been processed, after you've passed your test and your interview has been approved, and you go to your oath ceremony, at the end of the oath ceremony, you will take the oath to become a U.S. citizen. You will receive your naturalization certificate, and until that moment, you are a permanent resident. Permanent residents have the right to travel outside the United States. That is one of the important rights that comes with having a green card or permanent residency. Therefore, you are allowed to travel while your application is pending. It is very important as an applicant for naturalization to keep track of the exact date that you leave the United States and return to the United States. Because if you have submitted your application for naturalization, then when you go to your interview and you are meeting with a USCIS officer to go through your application and take the test and make sure that you qualify for naturalization, you're going to have to update your application with your new travel dates. So you don't want to get there and be sitting in that room with that officer and not know the exact date that you left and returned. The reason for this is that physical presence inside the United States is very important. It's one of the eligibility criteria for naturalization. So if you are a permanent resident who has spent half of your time as a permanent resident living in a different country, it is going to be extremely important that you count every single day you are inside the United States very carefully to be able to demonstrate that you do qualify for naturalization. If it is close, if you're a person who has a job abroad or a spouse or significant other or family member who lives abroad and you live with them and you need to be outside the United States for a significant period of time, then travel during your naturalization process can actually disqualify you if it leads to you having too many days outside the country before your application is approved. Now, once you become a U.S. citizen, all bets are off and you can travel as much as you want. You don't have to check in. You don't have to get permission to return. You don't have to worry about abandonment issues like you do when you're a permanent resident. So it's another one of the advantages of becoming a U.S. citizen through the naturalization process. However, if you are in the application process, you just need to be sure that if you travel while that application is pending, you keep very close track of the days. And if you think you're very close to reaching that halfway point, and it depends, the number of days actually depends on whether you're applying after 3 years as a resident who's married to a U.S. citizen or after 5 years as a lawful permanent resident, which is how most people apply. So the number of days varies a little bit depending on which category you're applying for. Also, if you're in the military, these may not apply to you at all. You're going to have lots of time abroad and you're going to have very different physical presence requirements as a military member who is naturalizing. So this is for people who are applying as spouses of U.S. citizens or who are just regular permanent residents who have been permanent residents for 5 years. Just be careful to track those dates. And if you're close on the physical presence requirement, talk to your attorney, let them help you get counted so that you can understand very clearly how many days you can be gone, when exactly you need to return so that your eligibility for naturalization is preserved. And you can demonstrate that to the officer at your exam. I hope that this has been helpful for you. I hope that if it is helpful, you will share the video, like the video, leave us a comment, and help us spread the word. We want to make sure all immigrants in the United States have good, reliable, trustworthy information, and that is what we are here to provide. So make sure to share the video if you can. Take very good care, be safe, enjoy your summer travels, and we'll see you again here next time.